Okay. Right. Yep, this will be fun. Enjoy the game, sir.
14.
Yep. $69. Yep. $51.
Hello everyone, welcome to the 2025 WESPAC Early Bird right here in Ghana. Final stretch, and we are down to the last two games. I'm Toluwa Omotayo by Excel, and we'll be bringing you all the action, strategy, and tension as the early bird comes to the close.
Alright, guys. We had a team already. Then Tony started with BAG point. I wasted no time replying with a beautiful bingo commentary scoring 9 points. So that's where the drama ends. Really well.
Yeah, same inside with Fishable, another bingo for 74 points each. And Bella replied with Ticket, 1 point. That's massive. In the rank of NNSASE.
Yes, the scores currently is in Della's favor with 120 to 80.
And it seems to be taking a turn. What do you think is going to do?
It looks very bingo friendly, but unfortunately for him, there are no available bingos on the board. I think he'll look to, balance his rack or well. He's trailing with about 32 points or so. So I think he has quite a lot of scoring options in the one.
They play fine, which is
F is on the top on the top but is going for something different.
Agreed.
I have to say why he has not contributed. It's very good choice. Wasn't a double score. Fine. That's it from this map. The same chord Tony could have played FAAN. He has OPAQUE, opaque, for 36 points there, which would be exactly what he wants to do with this rap. He would want to play Q immediately, score quite a number of points with it, and keep BE, which is a solid deal.
for the second best move. For the same point, it's playing Quop. Okay, third best move. Quop leading BEE for 36 points.
Yes.
Okay, interestingly, and he has committed that.
It was noted that the content there are 3 S's and 2 blanks on there. Now, there's a lot of triple words that Saint could have. If he has any of the S or the 2 blanks. So to I have to say it's a bit scary. Find what are the chances he has the exact dials to play.
The top foreign move will be the fund. That is if you can see that. It is C to A. It is in the same visual for 26 points. Using AIOR. But do you think you would see that?
I made it. He has spotted CON. What he really needs to do is, if he wants to, anyway, he can set the last and line to so you can continue. So very good.
Say that we added that last time.
I made it 26.
As you can see, Della has the first bank of the game on his left, and he has the U, which energizes with the U. And then it out, exactly.
You're looking at the triple E, like having that much power. The first to get the power in see what it comes into. So now, change to that field we're talking about. Although it's well, if you play Queenie, coming down that triple E. And at the same spot, if you play Queen, N-E-D. What do you think is likely?
I'm sure he's thinking in his mind right now that if he could find the perfect spot to just play off DEE somewhere and leave ENU blank his rack for the next turn, he will have quite really good chances to play the next turn if, of course, thing doesn't go there. But it is good to go. Okay.
Reducing Queen. I think that's what we're saying here.
I mean, at this stage of the game, you might as well just go for your score. There's still another blank in the bag. There's still a bunch of S's.
Yes.
Might as just
Now quickly, we have OARI.
everything is trading with about 7 to 1. And the love right now is being the Tao, the Tao God and not smiling at them. CO, if you would like to say. Exactly. Let go with the standard move here. Just go, But you know, there's something I like about moves like this. This move sets up Benjamins. Benjamins are when you hook the zero, let's say you play this, you extend it to the triple word. It's called white draw here. I'm sure there are a lot of options.
Now moving on to Della, we have A, B, high, high, ho, har, high. That's how we are in the game. This time I, right? Okay, I think we have I, O, R, T.
Yeah.
Not synergic enough for bingo, but if you play Hurry by, I think that's exactly what we're seeing coming down. Using 80 for 18 points, and that has been committed by Stella.
Yeah. Tony, is glad to see that the next down and he is putting the people that are for him already.
Right. See,
I have overdrawn.
O, A, R, I,
I
N, S.
have overdrawn.
Okay, yeah. just like you said.
Four.
Play Saturn, in the eye of paradise. Play donuts at the same point,
The
at the
paternal
same
took
point
of
for
touch my
78
knack.
points, or ordained. See, empiric has been there all this
I'll
while,
take
so
it to be sure.
you can, it will just be us, the empiric, become empiric,
Yep, and I'm
then we can play bingo there.
I think going for an iron or something just for your obviously I'm trying to set up
overdraw.
that S with the triple, but yeah, you could also go for a dot S too, I guess. I think dot S would be the better option. Yeah.
So that should be
One.
so let's see what it can do.
Yep, you're putting one of them back in the bag. You're putting the L back. Yep, resume. Okay, sorry about that.
Board nicely.
Yeah.
So, but he's training. So, and I see he has arranged sad iron on his rack, and that is what we are saying coming down. Top move it for 78 points by saying.
I still have to say my eyes are fixated on the zoo extension because there are so many words available to play from there, depending on if you have the right styles. And to be honest, Della is a bit close to certain really high scoring words to the zoo, but I'm sure right now that's not what you can be fixated on. You'd want to play something else.
Okay, now Della is having double T's Y X M E A. You could play exam, and I think we are seeing something different. Matext, wow. Matext is the playing Matext living wide. Interesting. Now I know I've seen this word somewhere. I think it has something to do with a preacher, a pastor thereabouts. So I think it's playing Matext for 38 points. That has been committed.
Well, that's reasonable. The Y is such a versatile tile on this board. You can still come back with certain high scoring points.
Okay, now I see Sim as the second blank of the game. Now I don't think I'm not seeing any possible bingo here, but I think he can score pretty well with what he's having. He could play Woe just above my text for 41 points.
WOAH for 41 points is massive.
It is massive. Now through the E of find, you could play Howie. I don't know how that's pronounced. Say how Howie, but you could play that for 40 points, leaving AHM blank. That's quite a sneaky spot to find.
True,
But
true.
yeah, I think War does it for me. You could play War for 41 points.
Well, there are certain overlaps on WO that would
Exactly.
be worrisome. So if he spots the HOWE move, I think that's a
Yeah.
standard play here. Leaving HAM blank, they are tiles that go quite well together. So
Yeah, not bad. Through the M of Matex, you could also play Moi, MWAH for 36 points, leaving HMO blank.
I mean, he's definitely going to score above 30 on this move.
Exactly.
It just depends on the tiles he wants to keep or how he wants to go about it, how he wants to shape the board, if he wants to um, obstruct this sad iron that is just standing there since.
Exactly. He might not want to obstruct the board, you know. Sadion takes S.
Definitely. But from his POV, there are still two S's on scene.
I'm saying, okay. He has a blank as well. I like to consider that.
Well, he has gone for WOAH.
All right, for 41 points. So the current score line would be 266 for Singh and 260 for Della. All right, moving on. Oh, wow. This is very consonant heavy for Della. He's having AGKPRVY. This is a tough one for this round. Now, personally, if you were Della, what would you do, Excel?
Well, first thing first, I'm sure he's glad he kept that Y on his rack because there's something about having consonant heavy racks. If you have a Y, it kind of makes it a bit better. Fine, Y is not a vowel on its own, but there's a way it helps with certain consonants you might have. So on this turn, if he could spot KYPE.
Yeah, I thought about that. That seems sneaky sport.
Yes. Underneath CON, KYP, hooking PACY and TOP for 47 points. And the good thing with that is you still keep a vowel, but he opts for pray for 41, which scores really well. The only downside is obviously you're not keeping a vowel.
Leaving GKV.
Which is
something.
not something you would want to have, but still 41 points.
Exactly. He has to keep his lead. He has to keep pushing that lead.
Exactly.
Forward. I think he has committed that. All right. Pray by Deva for 41 points has been committed.
This was one of the issues with wanting to go for the WOAH move.
Yeah.
Fine, he scored 41 himself when he played that, but it was easily cancelled by the opponent, scoring the same 41.
So playing HOWE
would have been a lot better. But still, you just have to keep scoring.
Yeah, you have to. Moving on, we have FIGHAM blank for Sim. And we have some options that are way above 30 here. You could play Fame. And I think I think they finally found that sneaky spot. So
True.
Fame is coming down for 36 points, leaving GHI blank. All right.
And the good thing about that is R80 takes an H. So keeping the H, who knows, he could come back with a bingo starting with H and then maybe ING to score quite a lot in our spot. So
yeah. So now moving on, we have EGKHORUV for Della. He has to really do something about this. I don't really like the synergy of this style, I'm saying.
At this point, I'm sure he's a bit worried about the sad iron. He doesn't have an S himself.
Exactly.
And fine, there's nothing he can do about it without maybe sacrificing some points, but I'm sure it's at the back of his mind that the hook is still there. There are still two S's on scene, still one blank, and here he has a bit of like horrible tiles, but still, let's see what he comes up with.
Okay, so if you play on Rove through the hand of Sad Iron for 34 points, that scores the most. Leaving GK, personally, I won't play that, because it also opens the triple in below. You could also play Merc through the hem of Matex,
which is what he has done.
Okay,
scoring 30 and keeping GOVE. I mean, fine, might not be the best of tiles, but it's still a lot better than before.
Back to
exactly what I was thinking.
okay. Looks like you said it.
Yeah, most likely playing hurling
Yeah, most likely.
for 91 points.
Hurling
Or
or
hurting,
10.
true.
This game has gotten really interesting. Now this is going to take him to the lead. It is for 91 points. Wow.
And the good thing about this movie is if it were to be hurling, that takes an S,
Yes.
but hurting doesn't take any backhook S. So
Smart move.
yes.
Wow. Now moving on, we have EEGOSVY for Della.
Finally, he has the S to hook sad iron, but I'm not sure he has a word there.
Nah, this is not there's no bingo here. But you could play for 50 points, you could play Renvoy through the end of Sadiron, you know, um, leaving EG, right?
Yeah.
And you could decide to keep the S at the same spot playing Renvoy for 40 points. Personally, what would you do at this point?
Renvoy or Renvoys.
Yeah.
Uh, if you want to go all out and say, okay, I want to score the highest points, playing Renvoys for 50, that would take him to 381 and is still trailing. So I think retaining the S, fine, Hurton might not take a backhook S, but you could open up something later on and, have an opportunity to use the S. So I think scoring Renvoy for 40 might be the way to go.
Okay. So let's see what it comes up with.
He has to be really careful at this stage of the game.
Yes.
He was leading quite comfortably from the start, and this hurting move really hurts, exactly.
Yeah.
And now he finds himself trading with about 60.
That's the fun about Scrabble. You know, anything can happen. So you can't really judge the game from the beginning.
True.
So aside Bremboy, you could also play Veney, Veney through the end of Autumn for 30 points. Although it would be opening the triple that way. So it's not really advisable.
Yeah, and that move would actually do nothing for him. The V would block the board. He would have no access to the right hand side of the board any longer. So I think probably just go for your score and then
I think
set up
personally,
later.
maybe I would go for Envoy, leaving my S. Oh wow, it's going for Envy.
Interesting. Leaving GOSE on his rack. The thing is, as soon as same plays to the Y, obviously you would want to play to the left hand side of the Y because starting with Y would open up another lane there. But as soon as he just plays to the left, the board is pretty much choked up, and you probably have only things like the R float and enteric, which is a bit hard to hook or even spot. And I'm not saying how the game can go in his favor from here, but I mean, it's Scrabble, anything can happen.
Exactly. Moving on, I see NILLIS. That looks very bingo friendly, but unfortunately, there's no bingo there. So, oh wow, it's choosing to go for the right side.
Yeah, exposing the L. I mean, yeah, you have to worry about words ending with maybe like IL or bingos ending with L in general. But
at that same spot, you could have played
lining,
lining
yes, which is very defensive.
Was going for you.
Living the best rat
Okay.
live.
EINS. Committed. 21 points by same. Moving on quickly. We have DEEGOSW. This is a couple of options I'm saying is now what I would like.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he has the S to hook Sadion. What he has to think of is where can I open another spot on this board? Because the moment Tony blocks the hook to Sadion, then there's really nowhere else for him to bingo. So I'll probably be looking to play something to the letters in enteric to open up the right hand side of the board so that I can bingo there. And then there is also the threat to hook Sadiron or Sadion.
I think I just play EW. Open up something at least. Give me hope for like another round. So if you play E through the T and E of enteric for 19 points, hoping for something for the next round.
But as we can all see, Tony has a bingo to reply. Fine, it's not his turn yet, but the chances that the Sadiron hook is going to get blocked are
almost
0 to none. So definitely going to play something like snail the next turn, and I mean the game would be pretty much over. Della doesn't have any idea that is possible right now, although from his POV, if he's tracking the tiles, he would see that there is SNAILED and also JC on sin.
Yeah.
So he's probably hoping and praying that Tony has the J on his rack to like obstruct him from playing a bingo, and then he comes with his own bingo, and then he catches the J on his own rack and then wins the game. But
I think
hope at this point.
I think at this point he might want to really take his time.
Yeah.
I think he's tracking. Easy. He might be mentally tracking.
True. He has enough time. There's no rush. He knows this is a critical point in the game.
It is. So I'm curious for this though.
Meanwhile, if you're in the chat, you could drop a hi, tell us the country you're watching from. This is the WESPAC 2025, the first time the World Scrabble Championships is holding in West Africa.
Exactly. I think it happened in Kenya in 2017.
True.
And now we are having it in the West African soil. And it's been amazing. This is just the beginning, but I am ready for the action that is to come. So I look forward.
True. Tomorrow we'll be having the last chance qualifier for those who want a spot in the main event on Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, the main event starts on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, sorry. Yeah. So for those who want a spot in the main event, they will be playing 8 games tomorrow. And I'm sure there are going to be some fireworks because we have players from all over the world coming.
Yes. And we'll be saying Nigel Richards.
The GOAT himself.
Exactly.
Coming to Ghana. I honestly can't wait. And I'm sure you guys are excited as well.
I am. And of course, we'll be having the likes of Wellington Jigeri.
No, I doubt Wellington would be showing up for the tournament.
For Team Nigeria?
No, he isn't.
He isn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's the legends like Adam Logan I'm expecting.
No, I'm talking about the Team Nigerian list. Who do we have set up? Okay, I would have thought Valencia will be playing, but we have top players that will be coming from Nigeria as well that I look forward to. Now I see Della has made a move. Oh wow, I think he played you just like I
Yes,
thought.
yes. Opening up another spot for a straight seven bingo.
Wow. This
But the thing is that I think that empties the bag. So that means Tony is going to play out with nailed. Ah, nah, that was hurt.
wow.
Nah, that has to hurt. He was probably hoping Tony has the J and then he can bingo. Then he plays
And he
the
picks
out
a J
bingo.
now. Oh, that's crazy.
This was a game that was contested so closely from the start, and now it's just a wipeout, if you ask me.
So he played snailed for 86 points. Wow.
Yes, and
Sealing his lead.
the J, D, G, and all that are going to be multiplied and added to his score, which would give the final score of 532.
6378. So from the beginning of this game, would you have ever imagined that this is how it will
Nah, no way, no way. Della was leading right from the start. His early bingo of
Yeah.
Enteric, Zibet, Quab, Queen,
Queen,
those were
everything.
heavy scores, and he
Yeah.
was leading throughout. But I think where the
Game changed.
yes was the hurting move for 91,
Points.
and
Wow.
so the last nail in the coffin was just nailed. Seeing the final score tells no story of how this game went. You'd think, oh, it must have been Tony playing bingos and leading from the start, but I assure you that's not the case here.
Wow. And that's it. The piles are down, the racks are empty, and the game is over. The current score is 532 from Sim, leading his win for this round, and Della's 378.
Yes, the players are probably just doing their due diligence, making sure the scores are correct.
Fine.
And Dela might as well hold this move. I mean, Sadiron may not take an S from his perspective. Who
POV.
knows? Yes, he was probably thinking, oh, should I challenge this move? I mean, he has nothing to lose at this point.
Man, this guy.
Yeah, but
See,
I think the game is over. External the styles.
oh, wow, it's been an exciting one from the beginning to the end of this game.
Yes, this is round 6 of the early bird
I
games.
think this is round 7.
Oh yeah, sorry, round 7, round 7. We have one last game to go for tonight.
All right. So stay tuned and don't go nowhere. We'll be bringing the last round of the early birds category. Thank you very much. I remain Opelua Motayo, and
And Excel.
all right, see you soon.
played. I think I had to do that as a kind of Hail Mary at the end. JT with the last two in the bag.
JT.
JT.
You're trying.
So I didn't have anything specific in mind that I was fishing for. I just sort of hoped that something would turn up.
Yeah. Holdings.
I think so. I would certainly have tried it.
Many hurts. Nah, it's no good. You could have gone back. Denials there. But that's definitely the blues. Look at this. Yeah. Snail.
Yeah.
For a moment, I thought this was a bingo. then I remember you have wine.
I think from the three you saw, it didn't really matter which one you took away, but obviously having the M turned out to help me. Wasn't at all sure whether that was the right thing to do. B was the other tile on the rack.
B.
B for Bertie.
Okay.
B.
B.
Yeah. If you hadn't blocked the position, I might have tried B Queen, but I wasn't at all sure of it.
B queen. No, I'll challenge B queen.
Yeah. I think you can be king somebody, but you can't be queen them.
Re king.
B
king no. Re king.
No B king either. Okay. I've made that one up from somewhere then.
I forgot about the H. I had both of them. Forgot about H.
Yeah.
But that it was too many points going along there. I had the H.
Yeah.
For here again.
And that H, obviously, you've got to do what you did. I had to think for a second about whether that was okay, but I'm certain that it is.
It's a good game.
Yeah, right.
Square the toss.
Yep. I think the viewers have seen enough.
What's that?
I think the viewers have seen enough.
Yeah. This one is going on stream, I mean live, is it?
I don't know whether it was just for testing or whether it was actually being broadcast. Right. Good luck for the final game, sir. Well played.